Alrighty guys, so got the other Amazon package here. We're gonna open it up. I gotta say, the delivery times have greatly improved from Amazon up here in Canada, so that's not too shabby. Pretty concerning what's going on in the world today, so I wanted to try to get some equipment here ready to go so I could actually get closer and closer to moving in full time. That's the whole goal. And work has been absolutely dead because of the sickness going on, unfortunately. So I'm cruising on my Patreon's help and what little tiny bit of money I get from YouTube, which is a joke. But anyway, anyways, yeah, no fun, right? A box inside of a box, guys. Gotta love these shipping companies. Pretty bizarre, if you ask me. More cardboard to burn. Alright. Hopefully the lighting's halfway decent for you guys there. Tilt the camera down. Tiny baby spin dryer that will apparently do my blankets. It'll hold 22 pounds. So that's a good thing, because I desperately need to be able to do all my clothing and bedding material here at the tiny house to keep everything clean. Like I mentioned earlier, my other Panda spin dryer doesn't cut it for when it comes to blankets. Okay, so I guess it's safe for me to lift it up like this. We're gonna find out, won't we? Wow. Another box. Okay, on the box itself, 16 to 22 pounds, spin speed, 3200 RPM, stainless steel drum and shell, automatic load balancing, quick stop, 5 seconds, quiet operation. From our good pals at Panda, who give me, I'm not being sponsored in any way, such or form, because, you know, it's me, Rob, at the Outdoor Tiny House. I'm not a big channel, and maybe someday. I don't know. Whoa. Oh, that is glued on there. I glued a piece of paper onto my spin dryer. Very odd. And it's hot glue gunned, so that's just wonderful. So, it just tells you how to load it correctly. Pull out motor locking part, then the spin dryer is ready for use. The motor locking parts are only for the motor protection purpose during the shipping. Very important. I've heard of that on residential normal washing drying machines. Oh, I guess that was it. Okay, that was easy to take out. I guess I'm just holding it on the bottom. And here is why would you Ziploc bag a electrical cord is beyond me, unless you're expecting water damage, and even then that's not going to help you. So let's sit down a bit so we can get a little more comfy with the camera angle here. Safety lock, press to open lid. Oh wow. Wow. I really hope this holds a blanket. I really hope this holds a blanket, because that's the whole purpose of me buying it. Okay, there's the motor down here. And I guess that was stopping the propeller of the motor. of doing its thing and shipping. Okay, so maybe I should look at this. Always unplug when not in use. Do not open the lid when the inner tube is spinning. Do not spin dry items with explosive or flammable elements. Okay. Sounds good to me. There's a little tag here on the back. Conforms to ULS standards. 120 volts, 60 hertz, 3 amps. And just the model serial number. Decently long cord, which is good. I'll open it up, show you guys. I like the stainless steel look, though I'm very concerned about it holding an actual blanket. So I gotta pick the camera up. Okay, folks. Push to open. I guess it is unlocked already. And then this piece of foam has been jammed in here for shipping, I assume, which I gotta dig out of there. Give me a second. Can't do that one-handed. There we go. Aha. Okay, so now, instruction manual. And I know what this is because it's similar to my baby Panda. And this goes on top of the clothes once they're in there. Now, I guess I should open up the manual. First though, I'm gonna grab the camera, guys, so you guys can see down inside the stainless steel magic. First I want to do though is see if I can load my actual blanket in here, because if not, I'm gonna be pissed. And something tells me this is looking pretty scary. I was a little concerned at the size of it, even though it claims to be able to handle blankets, right? Well, I don't know what kind of blankets they're using in China, but sure as hell pretty thin. Let's see if I can stuff this spin dryer with my blanket. Oh, don't you dare tell me. Fuck. Yeah. I don't know, guys. It looks pretty awfully tight to me. You know, here in Canada, what other countries claim are blankets are probably jokes, because in Canada we have something called cold winters. And yeah, look at this. Look how packed tight that is to the top. That'll be grinding on the edge of this thing. That's a big F no. I hope this thing can handle it. Let's crack the manual here. I'm sure the blanket will shrink a bit when it's soaking wet, but still. First time use. Remove the protective foam. Duh. Power 300 watts. Weight 26.4 inches, or 26.4 pounds, not inches. Spin dryer must be placed on a level floor. Place a container under the drain spout. Oh, here's the drain spout. Drain spout. Oh, it goes into like a bucket or something on the floor. Weird. Strange. Okay. Remove motor locking system before use. Did that. Turn the operating lever to the position off. What? Turn the operating lever to the position off. Remove protector Foam from inner drum. Huh? Oh shit. And why I say that, oh, there's a power button. Well, this is extremely very unhappy. How to properly load the spin dryer. Put shit at the bottom. I should stop swearing. I think I'm a little pissed. Do not leave empty spaces. When possible, fill completely. I don't think that's a problem. It is fine to use the machine if not completely full, but if you have enough laundry for a full load, it's best. Put the protector disc over the clothes and under the edge of the inner tube for your safety. That would be a good idea to stop rubbing. Place spin dryer on level floor. Place container under the drain spout. Properly load clothes, cover with protected disc. Plug in, power on. Spin dryer is operating. Will stop spinning automatically in 5 minutes because this unit is equipped with a timer set to max 5 minutes. When it stops spinning, unplug the power cord first. Turn the operating lever to the off position. What is the operating lever? This thing? Due to its super speed, spin dryer moves in a regular way. Do not spin. Always unplug the spin dryer before cleaning. After each use, tilt the machine in the direction of the drain spout to drain any extra water. If the motor does not function as possible, the engine thermal protector has temporarily shut off. Wait between 5 to 20 minutes, then try again. Yeah. Okay, I gotta find out this lever deal, because I don't know what the heck they're talking about. Turn the operating lever to the off position. Huh? What the hell is that? It's pointing to a circle or something. Let me look. There's gotta be something inside of there. Operating lever. So bizarre. See if I can squish this blanket down in there and then get this thing in there. Oh man, I think we're screwed here, Stu, and everyone else. Let me jack this up. Okay, I'm getting a little frustrated, guys, after spending some money. What the Chinese say are blankets is probably like a friggin' bed sheet. Okay, levers. I do not see any levers whatsoever. Let me grab another set of blankets or a thinner set and see if that fits in there. I have a feeling this one will, because it's thin. If this doesn't fit in there, we're gonna have some trouble. A lot of trouble. Okay, that fits in there. Apparently I'm gonna have to buy those type of blankets and just buy 3 or 4 of them and then plug in my little, I gotta let this thing warm up so the plastic doesn't snap, I guess. Whoops. Okay, I think that's about that. That's gonna rub though. So weird. Put the projector disc over the clothes and under the edge of the inner tube. Let's jack this camera up so you guys can actually see something, if this tripod allows me. Uh-huh. I'm taking my coat off. Being right next to the barrel stove, guys, yeah, warm. Very warm. Hang this up. Okay, so I don't understand that. Okay, so this must have to slide underneath this. I see. Yep. Yes. Okay, so there's a. Let me grab the camera. There's an edge. So this edge here, guys, you got to have this disc underneath it because this entire thing's going to spin. So if I had it up here, it would get dislodged and grind the plastic and be a hell of a mess. So you got to have it to be under there. So I can only have blankies that are about that thin. I'm going to try my other blankie, and I'm going to be super pissed if I'm not able to use it. I'm going to have to probably buy some thin blankets, like 2 more of these, and just go that route, as far as I can tell. And I think I'm going to close my fireplace door. So let's pull this bad boy out. Ugh, God. Something else, guys, I tell you, something else. So we'll pull this guy out of here. Oh, and I'm sure in the comments somebody's going to say, why didn't you just buy a conventional washer dryer? Well, if you guys go over to my Patreon channel and drop a nice large donation for me to be able to afford that stuff, then we can talk. But other than that, guys, yeah. Unless you're willing to donate, I don't think I can handle it. So here's my other blanket. I think it's a little bit thicker than the last guy. He'll fit. He'll fit no problem. Because I'm actually pushed him, I can push him way down. And this is definitely going to be a full load every time, because this is for my blankets. Though my big brown one here, unless I cut it in half or something, is never going to fit in here. I need to know somebody who knows how to sew. Or discard that blanket and just go with these thin ones, which may be the option. That sucks. So if I get rid of the one blanket, I think we'll be good. And then just buy another type that is about this thin, just like the other blue one. So I think we're good, guys. Problem averted. I almost gave me a heart attack, but you know how that goes. Still don't know what the hell this is. Operating lever. Anybody have a clue at what the hell that means? It's pointing to something. I don't know what that is. Pretty weird. And this is just a door thing, as far as I can tell. Why does it move though? It says there's a lever somewhere. Oh, there's a lever. Huh? Oh. Okay. That's the dumbest thing ever. Power on, turn operating lever to the on position. So this little lever gets hooked there, so that's another switch. That is very cheaply made. I guess it's supposed to keep the lid double secured if this lock doesn't do it enough. Very strange. Very strange. We have found the power on lever, and then you hit the button and that comes up. Very odd, but we'll try it out. Now, the next thing I gotta do, guys, unfortunately, it's still cold out here, so I cannot capture water yet. which really sucks because I kind of need that to clean everything and show these and all my buys. So, gotta wait for that. Other than that, other items I'm going to be working on today, my propane insert, I'm going to get it back together and kind of pulled out, or at least get the motor in today and pull my other fans out. And that bad boy is going up for sale so I can recoup some money for purchases. And also, I'll show you this, guys. Check this out. Over at the insert, I have a nice gaping hole that's about this size square going through the tiny house wall. Now, I'm going to need to measure this and write the measurements down because I'm going to have to go find some used windows, because once I pull this fireplace out of here, of course I'm going to get lots more room, but I'll have a gaping hole in the tiny house wall. So I'm going to have to put a window in. Hey, we're getting lots of windows now. We'll have lots of light. Same story over here with the Cubic Grizzly Mini. It's only higher, which would be nice to have a nice high window like that one. So it's going to have to get measured, and I'm going to have to find a used window for there too. Now, chances are that size is going to be extremely hard to find. So chances are I'm going to have to cut it to fit a window that I can find and afford at there's a place here called Restore, which is a Habitat Humanity ran outfit, and they salvage and get donated used items like windows and such, and you can go there and pick up some stuff for fairly cheap. So I'm banking on that, because to buy new windows would be like another $500 plus, maybe more, because of the sickness. It's probably more. So, not good, guys. Wind turbine sitting at 12.1. Not fun. That needs a battery as well. And I'm debating whether or not to keep the wind turbine, guys. The reason is, my solar system's so kick-ass, I don't need wind. And the wind turbine only allows me to buy lead-acid AGMs, which, and then if I rig it properly, I can then use that to charge my lithium iron phosphate batteries. But why not just flip the whole wind turbine setup and use that money to buy another lithium iron battery or such? Makes more sense to me. More amp hours. What do you guys think? I want to hear your thoughts on that. And then my bed won't be shaking, even though it doesn't now that I isolated it. But yeah, very peculiar. I can't even talk. Very strange is the better word that I can pronounce. Anyways, and reminder, guys, if the wind turbine does come out of here, this thing's going anyway, because when the fireplace is out of here, I'm going to be extending this bathroom area to probably just before this window here. So it's going to gain another window on this side and a whole ton of space, so I can hook up a decent laundry setup in here with that rack and the dryer. And this way we're going to go and probably go right up until we're going to match the opposite side. So from just before this window, we're going to, oh, I see, it's not going to match. Okay. So what I can do then is do maybe like a half wall, like come out here, turn, and come back this way, leaving the elliptical there, the window there, and hot air still able to travel back here. We'll have to figure it out, guys. You send me some ideas in the comments, and we'll see you there. So anyways, I got to get to cleaning up of this mess and Okay, Stu, I think we're good. I just have to replace one of my old blankets with a thinner one. And probably when I'm out, buy 2 more these type thinner ones, so I have a rotation of 2 and 2. And I can do that. And then if really cold nights, I just buy a lot more blankets as usual. And then I also have my sleeping bag. But remember, guys, the barrel stove cooks me out of here most of the time. Now, I'm already out of lumber because I just started, but I can throw this crap in, which I will be doing. So, I'll be back in a bit. I gotta charge this camera up.